Hello everyone. Now you can start your project presentation on the machine learning, whatever topic you have selected. Now you can start.
Yes, sir. So we have choose the topic GST Anomaly Detection. It basically detects the fraud which are happening in GST systems in the government goods service tax system, which is introduced by the government by 2016. It Can I share PPT directly for slides presentation?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, sir, the topic is GST Anomaly Detection. The team members are Om Kare, Vishal Gore, Abhishek Kar, and myself, Pratik Hangar. So the introduction, to detect the fraudulent GST transaction using machine learning. Currently, the machine learning is very booming the fast because it's predictions on the past data, which helps the users to get the accuracy of the data which are used in the past like CSV files. We get the data values, like suppose in the GST we are using the invoices for the billing transaction. It includes the ITC input tax credit, which every users are filing for. Suppose if I purchased any goods on the business GST number, then I will file the ITC on which I have applied for the tax. I can claim the tax which I have paid to the government if I am having the firm. And the filing delay. So the filing of the ITC is basically done before the 30th November. If there is a delay, if monthly, then 2 months it always delaying, then it is likely to be fraud transaction of ITC. And turnover of the organization also depends on it. So we have to train a random forest model to classify normal and suspicious transaction. Basically, a random forest model it makes the decision trees, and the combining the ensembling the decision trees outputs. Then the final output is predicted by the model. And we have to achieve the accuracy, because in the fraud prediction model the accuracy matters the most, because if there is a missing of the fraud transaction, then it is not good in the model. So the real-time fraud detection, like if we give the input of the CSV file, then instantly it should be predicted the what is the output of the that CSV files, and which GST is basically the identification number of the each supplier or receiver. On the basis of that, we can check whether it is the fraud or not fraud on the filing delay and turnover and input tax credit we are claiming. And the problem statement is like GST fraud and fake input tax credit ITC claims are increasing. Suppose if I purchased any goods on my GST in number, then I can claim the tax credit. Suppose if I purchase the 5,000 over the product, and I have claimed like 3,000 tax over that, because I just paid 18% or 28% tax, but I am claiming more than that, then it is likely to be the transaction. So basis on the ITC claims, we can check whether there are the fraud happening or not. And in the current scenario, the manual verification of invoices is time consuming, like checking for the each data points. We can't verify that by checking by our own, by seeing the data sets. So it's very harder to check. So machine learning implementation can help with this. Directly we can upload the CSV files, and then we can get the GST identification numbers with the flag like fraud or not fraud. Existing systems struggle to detect subtle fraudulent patterns. Like what are the fraud patterns? If ITC claims are not high, then what are the else parameters that can be often the fraud transactions? We need the automated system and accurate and real-time fraud detection system. So basically, this was the problem statement why we introduced this project like GST Animal Detection System. So the next slide will be presented by Abhishek Kar.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes. Good
Sir,
afternoon. Yeah, go ahead.
next slide is objective. The main objective of our project is machine learning to detect fake fraud GST transaction automatically. Means it detect the fraud of GST. First point is the First point is build a machine learning model to identify fraud GST transaction. First, we build a machine fraud or not, and after that, use key invoice to business feature like ITC, filling delay or turnover. Means in GST, uh, in a day turnover means means important feature like tax credit, billing delay, or turnover to train model means all over the uh, means turnover GST. We can use it in the model compared to manual checks uh, to improve the to improve accuracy. We use it and uh, capable. It detect the real time GST detect the fraud it real time. Next slide. Data set. In the data set, the data set type is synthetic data simulating real, real GST transaction. The number of records is 5,000 invoices. In that 5,000 invoices, features included like invoices, invoice value, IGST, CGST, and IGST. It is the transaction amount and taxes. It's the discount field, number of invoice field, business age, age of the business in year, billing delay, number of days billed in GST, target variable means, and we have target to means all of this GST where zero means normal transaction and one means fraud transaction. We use the data set to train reinforce model so it learn the health pattern and detect fraud automatically by using this all of these invoice values IGST, CGST, input credit, turnover, and invoices, count businesses, and filling delay. Next slide. So in the project, we are used to machine learning model called a random forest. It's called a random forest because it's made of the many small distant trees. Each tree gives the own answer, and then all the answer combined to get one binary result. Means in the random forest, multiple decision tree are there, and combining all decent result uh, and which side the majority then select this the answer. This helps to model make better and more accurate prediction. The best things about the random forest is that can handle both simple and complex data really well. Even if there are only a few cases or data set, it can distill them correctly. It also tells which are most important for detecting fraud or etc. In our case, the most important ones were filling delay input tax or credit and invoice values. When our model test its give high accuracy was available to find most fraud cases correctly. So overall forest random forest help to build system that quickly accurate find the GST frauds and annuity. Next slide. Now let me talk about the future scope. What is we can do next improve our project. First I think we want to use the real GST data instead how sample data we use now. That will we make a model more realistic or I think so reliable now. uh, Next we can try to other machine learning models like XGBoost or light GBM to see if they perform even better or not. We also to make this system available as a web or mobile that can help to real time alerts to user and user friendly interface for this model. Another thing we plan to add more explainable AI or using the like SHP or LIME. This will help to explain why system mark or transaction as fraud, so that auditor and tax officer can understand it easily. And finally, we want to expand the system to cover multiple states or different years, so it can detect GST frauds or larger scale. Next slide.
Result: the model evaluation in this image shows accuracy 0.935. This means the models gives 93.5% of the time classification remote. This report gives more detail about how good the model is for each classes 0 and 1. Think of it like 0 means a normal and 1 means a fraud. Class 0, precision 0.98. When the model says no, it's right 98% of the time. Recall 0.90. It finds 90% of the all real no cases. F1 score 0.94. It is very good for overall. And class 1, precision 0.98, sorry 89. When the model says yes, it is right 89% of the time. Recalls 0.98. It catches at most all the real cases. F1 score 0.93, also very good. So now the confusion matrix, which show how well our model met prediction. The top left number 501 means the model correctly predicted class 0, so it said no. The bottom right number is 434 means it correctly predicted class 1, it said yes. And the top right 54 are the classes where it said yes but it is actually no. And in the last, the bottom left 11 are the cases where it said no but it was actually yes. The overall model accuracy is 93.5%. So next, conclusion. Successfully build a machine learning model to detect fraud GST transaction, random forest identity key feature, including fraud, billing delays, input tax credit, invoices values, achieved high accuracy and recall, demonstration effectively detection of suspicious activity, provide a foundation for real-time automated fraud alerts and further enhancements. Thank you.
Okay, can you show me Your prototype or code? Yes.
Yes, sir. We have built the model in the Google Colab. Uh, we have taken the training data and loaded at the pandas, importing pandas library, like checking all the parameters like statistics for the data sets.
Got it. Go ahead.
Then importing required libraries for
Got it.
developing the machine learning model, and the matplotlib pyplot for the visualization.
Okay, got it. Go ahead for data pre-processing and model.
Okay. So these are the fraudulent transactions. According the we have chosen the 5,000 records were there in the dataset.
So okay, wait here. So you have plotted heat map down.
Yes, yes.
So can you tell me what is the use of heat map?
Heat map basically interacts like suppose invoice value, and it checks how much the other feature is related to that previous related features. Suppose here is invoice value at the top, left top, and the right side invoice value. And if the score is like 1, then it is marked as the red side. They means they both link to each other. It's similar, but they are currently similar, so it is telling that they are similar.
Got it.
In
Means
second
basically
column,
it tells
invoice value and
tells
IGST, they are
about
literally somehow similar. So it's mapping that thing.
so basically it tells about correlation. Means
Yes,
correlation
correlation.
between two features. So if I
Two
want to
features.
see
Yes.
how all the features are correlated to each other, at that time you can plot the heat map. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay. Feature and target creations.
Okay, go ahead. Show me training part. Go down. Yes, model
Yes.
selection. Yes, here you have trained the model. Wait. Here
Random
you
forest map. Yes.
random forest.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Model evaluation accuracy as explained in the PPT.
Yes, go ahead. 93.5%
Yes,
accuracy.
93%. So here are the feature importance on the basis of which features the model is predicting the much out more pattern, like filing delay, input tax credit, and invoice value, and the rest of them are low efficient.
Go above. Okay, I got it. Now UI
Okay.
development will be the go above, go above, up, go up.
Okay, okay.
Okay, wait. More, go up, and more. Yeah, confusion matrix. Wait here.
Yes,
So here you have kept 30% as a threshold value. So for
yes.
that you are getting 54. So what is a 54? What is the meaning of 54? What it tells? It is talking about true positive, false positive, true negative, false negative. Yes, which particular value?
It's telling about the false positive model, which the model predicted.
So what is the meaning of 54? Can you brief it little bit?
There actually 54 are the fraudulent transactions, and the model no, 501 are the fraudulent, and the model predicted as the 54 as non-fraud.
Okay, it was fraudulent, but it have
Yes,
predicted it's not fraudulent.
yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, so why you have
The,
chosen the which particular model? Random forest you have selected, right? Why that one only? You have not. Why you have not selected boosting model, Miss XG boost like that?
so we have previously trained also the model, but for the accuracy, and it handles the complex patterns also, the random forest.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, fine. So go on the PPT.
Okay.
Move to the PPT. Move to the future scope slide. Future scope.
Yes.
Wait
Yes.
here. So you have mentioned explainable AI. So can
Yes.
anyone describe me what is explainable AI?
So yes, sir. The explainable AI means that if I am getting the prediction as the fraud, so the we are not currently getting that why the transaction has been flagged to the fraud. So the explainable AI is used in the machine learning for telling the users or end users so why the particular transaction is has been flagged as the fraud transaction. So it gives the detail about the particular transaction column row. So what has been happened into that particular row. So it has been flagged as the fraudulent transaction.
Got it. Means
In detail,
basically,
explain.
it will tell you root cause also.
Yes,
Sources,
root
then
cause.
cause. Means if model is predicting anything, why it
Mm,
have predicted that one result only, it will tell you about
yes,
reason also.
yes,
Okay, fine.
yes,
So tell me one more thing. Just like
yes.
here you are trying to find out ki hey, GST fraudulent you want to find out.
Mm,
So I want to know how you can find out just like lots of people in India are not filling the GST. They are in
yes,
the
yes.
range of GST, means they have that
Mm.
much income, they should fill the GST, but they are not filling it. They are not filing for it. So to get such type of person and implement the rules and regulations, how we can do it with the help of ML model?
If we have the customer data of the bank account history, like what are the transaction or the salary they are getting, according to that, there are the tax slabs according to government rules. Then we can predict that how much tax slab the particular person is needed, and they have filled or not filled that particular tax. Then we can know exact which person has filled or not filled the tax by getting the bank details like on the pan card. The government can fetch that is details easily by the
Superb,
pan card number
superb,
also.
superb, superb. Last question. Just like you have used random forest, I just want to know do you think about you have to use deep learning model or not? If you have, you should use which particular model you are going to use for in the deep learning for this particular
uh,
project.
by considering the deep learning in the fraud detection, suppose if and we want to use the explainable AI, though deep learning can it cannot get the explainable like we can't use the SHAP or Lime there because it can't give the proper justification for the auditors. So it's not like that convenient.
No, it's not like that. You know,
Mm,
in the ChatGPT is generative. It's a transformer model, and
yes.
there nowadays it is using the explainable AI. Means you can see in the ChatGPT there is a sources are added from which source this output have been given.
Ah,
So that is because
yes.
of explainable AI only. So it's not like
Mm,
that. Explainable AI is not applicable on deep learning. It's applicable. So research
okay.
on that. Which particular
Mm,
model you can use for your project from the deep learning, because at the end it will improve your accuracy also, and
mm,
yes, precision and recall also. Okay,
okay. Yes.
so any doubt from your side, anyone?
No, mm, no, sir.
Okay, then thank you so much, and
So,
it was
Okay,
nice
sir.
presentation.